Congratulations on purchasing your Rambo bike. We know you're eager to hit the trails on your new e-bike, so here are a few quick tips and tricks to know before heading out on your first ride. To remove your battery, simply insert the key provided and rotate it clockwise. Then rotate the handle at the top of the battery counterclockwise. This will remove the battery completely from the frame. When it's fully charged, you can reinsert the battery into the frame. The best way to do this is by inserting the bottom of the battery into the bottom of the frame first, and then inserting the rest of the battery all the way. You can charge your battery by removing it and then plugging it into the outlet with your charger. Or you can also charge it while the battery is still in the frame by flipping open the cap at the top of the frame and then plugging the charger into the port. It is always good practice to charge your battery after each ride, but do not leave it on the charger for more than 8 hours. Be sure to keep your battery between 70 and 80% charged if you're storing it for more than a few months at a time. When storing your battery for long or short term, be sure to keep it in a dry space between 45 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything above or below is considered extreme and not healthy for your battery life. Also be sure to remove your battery from your bike when transporting it outside your vehicle. Once the battery is fully charged, you can power it up with the LCD screen. To do this, press and hold the power button until the display turns on. The plus and minus buttons will allow you to adjust your power assist level on your bike. Tapping on the plus button will increase your power assist level, and tapping on the minus button will lower your power assist level. You have 5 different power assist levels, with 5 being the highest. When you're riding and you come to a complete stop, your power assist level will automatically drop back down to 0 after 10 seconds. You can cycle through your different display modes by pressing the I button, and then you can simply power down the LCD screen by holding down the power button. In pedal assist modes 1 through 5, you can use the thumb throttle on the handlebars to help propel you along. On the other side of the handlebars will be your shifter. Your e-bike comes with 8 gears, with 8 being the highest gear and 1 being the lowest gear. Lower gears are good for climbing hills, and high gears are good for higher speeds. To shift into a lower gear, press forward on the thumb paddle until you hear a click, and then to shift into a higher gear, press down on the finger paddle until you hear a click. You can see which gear you're in by the sliding indicator. This may take some practice, but shift accordingly to your terrain. Your brake controls are located on the left and right side of the handlebars. Your front brakes are controlled with the left brake handle, and your rear brakes are controlled with the right brake handle. Before adjusting your seat, keep in mind there is a minimum insertion length marked on the seat post. Adjust the seat post height so your knees are almost locked out at the bottom of the turn. To do this, you can sit on your bike while stationary and pedal backwards. There should be a slight bend in your knee as shown. This means your seat post height is set correctly. To maximize comfort, you want to adjust your handlebars in a way that feels most natural and practical. This may require adjusting your handlebars with the provided Allen wrench. Loosen the bolts slightly so you can rotate your handlebars back and forth. Once you have a comfortable position, you can then tighten the bolts back down. Ideally, you want your wrists to be straight when touching the brakes. Not too high, not too low, and your elbow should be slightly bent when holding the handlebars as shown. Before riding, you should always check your tire pressure. You may need to add more air. Ideal riding air pressures may vary depending on terrain, but 7 to 15 psi is a good pressure to stick with. You can also adjust the air pressure on the rear suspension by taking off the cap and applying more air. Before going out on your first ride, it's a good idea to check and make sure all the bolts and adjustments are secured tightly to your bike from the initial assembly. We have organized a checklist that you can use to check on your bike. We'll add a link in the description where you can download this checklist. The final thing to do is to have a good brake burn-in procedure. In a controlled and clean environment, preferably on pavement, get your bike up to a good speed of around 8 to 10 miles per hour. Firmly and evenly apply the front brake until the bike comes to almost a complete stop. Repeat this process 20 times for the front brake and then 20 times for the rear brake. This must be done separately to ensure a good brake burn-in procedure. You are now ready to ride your Rambo bike out on its first ride. Congratulations again on purchasing your Rambo bike. Be sure to follow and tag us on social media with your Rambo bike adventures.